Angry Cow.
Oh shit, what is that?
Don't you ever let up. When you stumble and fall, better get back up. When the odds aren't in your favor, just try to be braver. Tell them haters, see you later, you will never slack up. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on when they try to do you dirty. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on cause you know you never hurt me. It's survival of the fittest, play through the final whistle. No matter what you do, the haters gon' try to dish you. You win as a catch, you lose, you're a mess. No matter what you do, you will never find success. Do you give up? Nah, we marching through the stress. Dodging shots from the owners and talking heads in the press. These haters always depressed when we secure the final catch. Come together in a stretch, Dak and Toba connect. Like them haters acting thirsty, go ahead, give us your best shot. Even people in Cowboys Nation hating on Prescott. It's a shame we're divided while Jerry chills on the yacht. Out here warring with each other, but we all that we got was the win. Clean Sunday, I promise you it was not. But a lot was put on the field, blood, sweat, and teardrops. We will never fear ops. Philly or San Fran, putting ops to sleep. You can call us the Sandman. And I know you can't stand that I'm DC for life. Gonna remain 10 toes and never give up the fight. And when the lights get the brightest, they need to be at their finest. Off the field, the gentlemen, but on the field, they choose finals. The season's just beginning. Backups are out there winning. Tyrus Speed out there swimming. All our dogs out here winning. Representing.
We gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up everybody and enjoy the ride.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. After a Dallas Cowboys loss, we got to get the Facts Over Feelings. It's the Facts Over Feelings podcast with your homie Sports Junkie and the Angry Cowboys fan, man. How you doing, Sports Junkie, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Yeah. As y'all can see, the people that are in here, as y'all can see, I had to cut that song short because I felt guilty even listening to stuff like that. And then I heard victory. I'm like, let's just go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start the intro. So y'all know how we start these things out. Y'all know how we start the lives out. Gotta shout everybody out that's in the chat. That's the early birds, and my shit glitching out, bro. Let me try to shut some things real quick. Stuff keep glitching out on me. All right. We got to say what's up to the people in the chat. Y'all know how we do. So, Jared, man, what's going on? What's going on? Let's just see this. Angry, we're in trouble. And I hope people... Oh, where did it go? Okay, there it goes. All right, Angry, we're in trouble, and I hope people don't put this all on Dak. We were actually just talking about that. We were just talking about that before we went live. It's like, they better not. Even though there have been, there's been fans that'll say, Cooper Rush is better than Dak this, Dak that. But, and to keep it a buck, Dak Prescott's stats, they weren't all that hot, They weren't all that hot. They were good, 18 for 24, 133 yards while he was in the game. But I just think it's the missed opportunities, man. It's the missed opportunities when it comes to your defense, who is struggling during the year. Your defense finally getting you a stop, getting you a turnover, and you can't capitalize. And I mean 7. I don't mean 3. I think 3 is a cop out. We didn't complete the mission, so we got to settle for 3. So there was so much wrong with this game, man. There was so much wrong with this game. Like, in your chat, because I rocked with you with the whole live and everything, y'all. That was a first time experience for you, man. I had to say.
Me too. It was first time for both of us, man. I
Word.
was freestyling.
Oh, word. It was first time for both of us then, man. So like y'all saw the raw. Y'all saw the raw. Oh man. But I just what you think, man? You think they gonna put it on Dak?
It was on Dak before the game started, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that watched this game and was just watching the game, you can't put this on Dak. Could he have done some things better? He actually did what y'all wanted. Y'all said y'all wanted him to use his legs. He used his legs. But this game right here was lost in a couple different reasons. Coaching, and more coaching. That's what this game was lost. Let's run down the list, Cowboy Nation. Y'all watched the game with me and the people that didn't. Let's talk about it. 4th and inches. We going for it. I don't got a problem with that. But you do a fake, well, actually it was 4th and 2. You do a fake punt with that bullshit. What was that? What was that?
Yeah.
And then we got a 4th and inches, 12 men in the huddle. Now it's 4th and 5. We got a punt. You know what I'm saying? Then it was another 4th and 2. You call a timeout, run to the line of scrimmage like you about to hike the ball real quick. You try this pop one ass end around with CeeDee Lamb. Now, if it had worked, I'd have been happy, but it didn't. So it was a punk ass end around with CeeDee Lamb. Coaching, man. Coaching, bro. Coaching, man. Coaching.
And it was coaching on every aspect to every level, because that end around that you speak about, there was a free runner towards CeeDee Lamb. You know, I understand that in blocking schemes, there may be one person that somebody has to, got to make a miss. But damn, the way that dude just went through the line untouched and was able to corral CeeDee Lamb, like the offensive line coach has some explaining to do. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And the running game, Rico Dowdle, running the game, it looked fairly decent. That's why I was saying during that live, Rico is your RB1. 12 carries, 75 yards. Rico is your RB1.
Do we wake up tomorrow and Mike McCarthy's fired?
No. You're not going to wake up tomorrow. You're going to wake up tomorrow as if it's another day, except, they're going to be clowning us on the 4 and 3 letter networks. But as far as Mike McCarthy's job, no, Jerry's like, you're going to work for every penny that I gave you. Like, this contract isn't up until our season is up. Then you can hit the door.
I'll quit. If I was Mike McCarthy, I'll quit. I'll quit, man. We gotta blame Mike McCarthy for this loss. Like, see, the thing about it is, we can all say Jerry Jones, and I agree with you, but that's the big picture. This game right here, with the players on the field, could have been won. Like, I know the Jerry Jones, I get all that, but this game on the field could have been won.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It could have been won.
This game definitely could have been won on the field. Like, all of us, whether it was in the chat or whether it was me and you, all of us was screaming. We were screaming during that first quarter, like, what is the play calling? Like, that was ridiculous. Like, what's going on, Mike McCarthy? Why are you doing this? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But I didn't even shout out everybody. Loki, what's going on? DB Cooper, what's going on? The one and only Rhonda Don, Nisi, and Angie are in the building. Willie, what's going on, man? All right. Is it Big Sales like in Beverly Hills Cop? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Miss Matrix caught it.
So the defense played well. I agree with you, man. The defense played well enough to win. B Gamer. The defense played good enough to win.
Yep.
This is on coaching right here. This is on coaching.
If you were in the live, you heard me say a couple times, like, the defense did good. They're doing good. Like, yes, teams are gonna get scored on. That's one thing that people have to realize. Like, a team's defense, it's not impenetrable. You can get scored on. It all that matters is how you react to getting scored on. Like, does your offense go down there, avenge the defense getting scored on, and score themselves? Have the defense coming back like, yeah, our boys got our back. Do they do that? No. They 3 and out, or they get a field goal. So the defense comes back out on the field like, damn it. Let's get this stop.
And then the offense come out of halftime, first play, penalty. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, first play, penalty. Come on, bro. Somebody said, I missed it, but they said the game couldn't have been won on the field. This game couldn't have been won on that field or any field. Come on, bro. This game could have been won on the field, man. They had all these penalties is what lost the game. This wasn't no blowout. This wasn't no, like, Saints blew us out like Detroit or somebody like that. This game was close. It could have been won. I'm not saying we would have won or we should have won. I'm saying it could have been won based off how close it was, minus if we took away our penalties. And that fake punt killed us because that gave them, what was that, 7 points? They get 7 off of that, or was it a field goal? I can't remember. I think they got 7 points off that fake punt. Bro, if you're going to go for it, at least go for it with your offense. You're trying to play trickeries and all this shit, bro. Like, come on, man. I got to take a shot.
Why are you going for it on a trick punt in your own territory is beyond me. I got the stats and everything right in front of me. I want to look at this play-by-play real quick. Okay. Atlanta got the ball and they punted. So that was even advantageous for us. Atlanta got the ball at the beginning of the game. 3 and out punt. Dallas needs to capitalize. They got 3 points, but I'm talking about capitalization, like touchdown. That way you could pin your ears back. Because Carl Lawson, he was getting home, got home twice. So your pass rush was there. But let's see.
Hey, chat, hit that like button. Y'all coming up off in here, kicking your feet up, you know what I'm saying, going all in the refrigerator, making sandwiches and stuff. You came and hit the like button, it's free. The like button free. Don't cost you a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna get into it in a minute. It's gonna click up in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just trying to mellow it out right now because I know somebody gonna say some old dumb shit in the chat about Dak Prescott. It's his fault we lost this game, and then we're gonna go in. I already see it. Dak is straight trash. I already seen it, man. Seen it, man.
So it was in the second quarter. It was 4th and 1 at the Atlanta's 44 when they did that CeeDee Lamb end around, and he lost 3 yards on it. Like, you got 1 yard. 1 yard. Hunter Lipke can get 1 yard. A quarterback sneak can get 1 yard. Why are you doing trickery? Falls on Mike McCarthy. That has absolutely nothing to do with Dak Prescott, unless you want to say, well, Dak, he could have checked out of that. He could have checked out of it if he wanted to. That's not how football works. If you play football, that is not how it works. The coach is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The coach is there to make an offensive scheme for you to not have to audible out of it. The only time you audible out of it is when you don't like what you see, or you could take advantage. But for the most part, Mike McCarthy is supposed to have you equipped to go into this game. I don't want to get on a soapbox. My bad, bro.
No, you ain't on no soapbox. We freestyling up here because this is some bullshit, bro. We all know it. And now Dak Prescott is hurt. CeeDee Lamb look like he hurt. Now what? A lot of these dudes gonna say put Cooper Rush in the game. All right, cool. Y'all gonna get y'all wish because Cooper Rush probably gonna start next game. He probably gonna start next game. We're gonna get a chance to see what it is.
Like, bro, and if it's what they're saying that it is, and if it's serious, he might be starting for more than 1 game. Let's keep it a buck. The hamstring, that could possibly be season ending. I'm praying that it's not. Knock on wood. Pray for it, but that could sit you down for weeks.
He said, love your show, Sports Junkie, but we disagree about that. Please don't block me like Mark Holmes does. Hey, man, Mark Holmes cool, but I ain't going to block you, bro. You can have your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't really block nobody, bro, unless you just. I ain't never blocked nobody in general ever, but I will if you just come in talking disrespectful. But we say too that taking his money was a good thing from the cat, brother.
He gave
Yeah,
it,
man.
right.
I don't block nobody, bro. You can say whatever you want to say.
I block. I block. And the reason why I block is there's a difference. Like I say, I go by this motto. If you coming in to be constructive, no, I don't block you because everybody has their opinions. But if you're coming in to tear down or destroy, yeah, you're gone. Sorry.
Yeah, this Dak fault. Hey, Andy, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Hey, bro, this is Dak fault. What do you say to that? This is Dak fault. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Dak Prescott lost this game, bro. I'm telling you, he lost his game. What do you say to that, bro?
You can't convince me of that.
That's all you gonna say?
You can't convince me of it because I know football. I've played football. I've played a team sport. I've played a sport where it's dependent upon the offensive coordinator to scheme you properly, to call the game properly. If y'all don't walk away from this game thinking that it was a dereliction of duty on the coaching staff, oh man, I worry. Like, like for real, I worry about you if that's the case. Because you asked your quarterback to run more, did that. You asked your quarterback to be able to extend plays, did that. Put the team in situations, but at the same time, like y'all say that your quarterback can't be the reason that you lose, your coach can't be the reason that you lose as well. He has to be the reason you win.
The rest of this season is basically like you just watching the game for entertainment because it's your squad. The season over with. I would I said this on my live a few minutes ago. I would set all the starters out. That's just me. I don't give a damn. Nobody agree with me. Everybody's sitting out. Y'all want Dak Prescott and Trey Lance? Y'all getting him. Here go Trey Lance and Cooper Rush. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, bro. We got Philadelphia next, I believe. They gonna dog us, and then we're gonna have to hear that's for the fans. We're gonna have to hear it from the Philly fans. This is some bullshit, bro. And at this point right here, I'm to the point that I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it now because Jerry Jones got to eat this. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat this, bro. You see what you wanted. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. And they're probably gonna take the Dallas Cowboys off of the games that's on national TV. They're probably gonna take them off, bro. Y'all losing. Y'all sorry. Y'all losing. Y'all Dak Prescott hurt. CeeDee Lamb probably hurt. Micah Parsons hurt. DeMarcus Lawrence hurt. Everybody hurt. Probably gonna take them off TV, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Jerry Jones, and you see that, bro, before the game, he out there just happy as can be.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Out there happy that all the spotlight is on him, that everybody looking at him, you know, that he can go out of town. He can even go to Atlanta and, oh, I'm Jerry Jones. Yes, you're Jerry Jones.
Hey, Angie said, she said, just watching the game for perfect attendance now.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, Angie, I ain't never missed a day of work for the Cowboys game. I might go to work this debate. I might go to work, man. I might go to work. I ain't never went to work on a Cowboy game day unless they played and I had to go later. I'm gonna go to work, man. It's gonna be the first time.
He said for attendance purposes, special attendance, perfect attendance right there. There it is. Oh man, yeah, that's what it is. Like now, you will see. This is the season that separates the diehards from the casuals. You can say that you're diehard when actions will speak louder than words during this time. Like, oh, I can't take it no more. I'm taking a break. I can't. This is DC for life. When I say life is 365, year round. Maybe that's to my detriment, but when I say I'm silver and blue, I believe silver and blue.
So what do we do now, bro? As a fan base, we can't do nothing but continue to, I guess, root for our team now. You know what I mean? But as far as playoffs and all that, I said this like a week ago, though. I said the playoffs was over a week ago. So this ain't nothing new to me. I'm not surprised. I thought we was going to win this game, but I'm not surprised that we didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just surprised that we didn't based off me watching the game, because this game could have been won. I don't give a damn what none of the people in the comments say. I watched the game, and we could have won this game. You know what I'm saying? We could have won this game. You know what I mean? It was plays out there, all these penalties, all these coaching mistakes, burning timeouts for no reason, just to miss the fourth down anyway. Dumb shit.
That's all coaching, bro. That's all coaching. Like,
I'm sorry, Chad. I know we usually have a little more energy, but
see, my thing is this though. At some point, you're just gonna get the energy whooped out of you. Like, weeks in a row, it has gotten like we've gotten. What's the word I'm looking for? We're hip to it.
We're complacent, bro. We're content on the way. Our coaching staff, no, not our coaching staff. Jerry Jones is content on our team, bro. I don't even think Jerry Jones is bothered. He probably on his way to his yacht. You know what I mean? He ain't even bothered.
Right. Like,
he ain't even bothered.
Right. And it just seems like, I think you said it a couple lives ago. Like, it seems like the fans care more than he does.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. Like, damn. Yeah. We see this team on a hill. We see this team on a mountain. We've seen where this team can be. What this team could be. But it's like, does the owner?
Who do we play last? Who we play last week?
Wasn't in the Niners?
Oh, the Niners, yeah.
And I mean, like, coming out of that game was like, Dak got to do more with his legs. He got to be able to extend the plays and stuff like that. Like, he did it to a hamstring strain. That's all we know right now. He did it to a hamstring strain. And can't say he didn't do enough, because, he extended the play. He got you the first down several times on a busted play. So, I think there are things to be taken from this season, though. You don't want to just, it's a wash, we ain't making it to the playoffs, scrap it. No. Go back to the tapes. Got to go back to the tapes, see what went wrong, and not incorporate that in our scheme.
We don't want no violence. Cowboy Bill say, if I ever saw Jerry and he was on a walker, I can't say I wouldn't kick that mug out his hands. Oh man, hey man, if I can get away with it, I might do it too, bro. But I ain't trying to go back to the county, man. You know what I'm saying? You messing with Jerry Jones, man, you might never get out. Jerry Jones got that kind of pull, man. You think you getting out, you might not never get out.
Son of John, LOL. Breezy is going to make his 429th video about Dak and his $60 million. Yo, shout out to Breezy. Much love and respect, Cowboys content creator. Love all the Cowboys content creators. But Breezy has his take. And even though we don't agree on our quarterback, he has his take, and he's completely 100%, entitled to it. So whatever he does on his channel, he does on his channel. You can look forward to it. Go watch it. But right over here is facts over feelings. Real talk.
Yeah. They say Dak is cheeks. Hey, Dak is cheeks. Hey, chat. Put 100 emojis in the chat if you agree Dak is cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this, man. How many of y'all agree that Dak is cheeks? You can be honest. We keep it real over here. It's facts over feelings, right? If Dak is cheeks, put a 100 emojis in the chat.
I get to use my button. I get to use my Micah Parsons button.
You're obviously delusional.
I don't see no 100 emojis, man. Maybe I'm behind, but I don't see no 100 emojis, man.
Hey, y'all, let
Man.
me know in the chat if y'all can hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the audio is working.
They say Dak is cheeks. B Gamer ban him. Cheeks. Fishmonger said cheeks.
Who said that?
Fishmonger said cheeks. Hey, that's the one I told you about that hit me. Hey, shout out to Fishmonger. Thanks for shout out to Fishmonger, man. He hit me on TikTok and said that we brought him up yesterday and he appreciated it. Me and Angry. Hey, Angie out there using my emojis and stuff. Angie, you like that, huh? You like that? You like that, Angie, huh? The stop. What's that? The stop line one? I see it. Joseph Terrell. So I don't see no fire emoji. So everybody don't agree with you, man.
Yeah,
everybody don't agree with you.
If, like I said, if you come away from this game talking about Dak ain't it or Dak is cheeks or whatever, I question your football IQ. I question what your eyes are seeing, because that's like being told that, okay, the grass is green outside, and I look, I go out there and you try to tell me that's purple. Huh?
Hey, so I asked you a question earlier. I'm gonna ask you again. Is this a whole overhaul, or we just bring in the players we need, or is this a complete overhaul? Because I seen somebody say we got 33 free agents. I don't know if that's true. I haven't looked it up, so don't quote me. But I seen somebody say that in the chat. So we got 33 free agents. So is this a total overhaul?
I think it's a light overhaul. I won't say it's a total, because we got Dak and CD under contract. Total overhaul is getting rid of both of them. But
I'm talking about besides them.
Besides them, I believe anybody except for Micah Parsons, and obviously the rookies that we have on the team now. But other than Micah Parsons and DeRon Bland, I got to give DeRon Bland. But anybody else on the defense is susceptible. You're going to have your DeMarvion Overshones, who's in there going on third year, or your rookies going into their second. Yeah, we got those, but we're talking about the Donovan Wilsons and the Malik Hookers. Thinking that maybe you should put Wanye Thomas in there to see what he has, because like I said, I believe Dallas wastes talent. They waste talent, and that's what they're doing with a number of their young guys on the bench.
See, this is where me and you don't agree.
Yeah.
See, chat, me and him don't always agree. You know what I'm saying? We don't always agree. I say Micah Parsons up out of here. We need a culture change, bro. And a culture change, we need to set examples. We need to set an example that everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. I give whoever a 2-for-1 special, like I said on the live. Get Micah Parsons, I throw in Diggs. 2-for-1 special. You know what I'm saying? Like DoorDash and some of these places. 2-for-1 special. Micah Parsons gotta go, bro. Him, and I ain't talking about just because of that podcast. I'm talking about his whole personality, bro. It's not football, bro. It's not. And if you can look at him and then watch him, bro, it's not football, bro. It's not. I'm talking about coaching overhaul and everybody, the culture of the team. I seen Michael Irvin. Y'all can go look this up. Matter of fact, I got a video that I did on my channel. I'll try to find it and resurface it. Michael Irvin said that when he first got to the Dallas Cowboys, all the people that didn't want to win, he was telling on them. Hey, Jerry, not him. Get him up out of here. He was telling on them. Everybody that didn't have the winning, he told on them, bro, and they got it, and Jimmy got him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Hey, man, you don't want to win? Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here, bro. Go do your podcast somewhere else, man. Go. You and Diggs and whoever else, just not them two, whoever else, bro. If you don't feel like winning, if you think your podcast is more important, and it ain't even a podcast, bro. You can do your podcast. It's the topic that you choose to speak on, bro. It's called dysfunction in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? And then Diggs, you had the nerves to go out there and play and get cooked. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and get cooked. Hey, man, Micah Parsons, up out of here. If it was up to me, up out of here, man. Real talk. Real talk. I don't care, man. Bye. I don't give a damn. Bye.
Yeah, so next the 2025 season, we have 23 free agents. And looking at a lot of them, I mean, you could potentially say bye. You know, there's only a select few that I would keep to go into the soft reboot or the rebuild that the Cowboys are doing.
He said, all Dakota care about is money. Parsons didn't even play, clown. Now I'm a goddamn clown for telling how it is. Micah Parsons can change the whole organization. Do y'all remember the Herschel Walker trade? Do you know what you can get for Micah Parsons? You know what you can get? You know what I'm saying? You know what I don't understand? This is what I don't understand. See, I'm starting to realize it's about who you like and who you don't like. See, Dak Prescott is not liked, so everybody want to talk crazy about him. Micah Parsons is liked. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody talk nothing about him because Micah Parsons ain't done shit in the playoffs. He up on here on this pedestal. What he do in the playoffs? And I like Micah Parsons, but we're going to keep it facts over here, bro. Everybody hate on Dak Prescott. He don't do this in the postseason. He don't do this. What has Micah Parsons done in the postseason? What has he done, bro? Was Micah Parsons on the field when the Saints did that to him? Was he on the field? I think he was on the field. Was Micah Parsons on the field when Green Bay did that last year? Everybody want to talk about Dak Prescott. What has Micah Parsons done to be put on this pedestal? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I trade Micah Parsons right now for Myles Garrett straight across. No picks, no nothing. Straight across. Straight across, bro. Hey, send me Garrett. You can have him. And take you and your Bleacher Report ass podcast over to Cleveland and see if Bleacher Report pick it up. They might cancel that shit. You go to Cleveland with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is where the both of us. Damn it, I'm glitching out again. All right, there we go. This is where the both of us kind of differ because I believe that Micah Parsons is that generational talent. And you can get rid of him. You can get number one draft picks and stuff like that. But as the draft has been looking recently, especially like with the needed positions that you need, defensive tackle, offensive line, it looks promising, but it ain't turned out to be much. So you trade Micah Parsons, and then you get these draft picks that end up turning out not to be much. You've lost your generational talent. So I feel like around him, around Bland, even around J-Lou, you build that defense up with the Overshones, Maurice Leofau, Marshawn Nealon when he comes back. I still think D-Law can be the general of that defense, but still get rid of the loose fat. That's something that we didn't do. We got rid of the steak instead of the fat when it came to last year. We need to trim the fat off. Like players, and I hate to keep using them, but Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson ain't looking too promising to me.
Bro.
So gone. And I know people might hate me for it, but I say Brandon Cooks, gone. Anybody that is unsure as far as talent-wise and availability, gone.
What if Jerry Jones said, you know what? I like Herschel Walker. You know what I'm saying? He does this, he does that. And they didn't trade him. We probably wouldn't have those Super Bowls we got. Why do everybody get in their feelings when it comes to a certain player? Like I don't understand. I like Micah Parsons, bro, but I don't understand why he on this pedestal like he just done so much, bro. I don't understand. Like, what has he done that make him get put on this pedestal? You know, okay, we played Cleveland beginning of the game. He did good. Now we see how good Cleveland was. Then look at what he do the rest of the game. In the playoffs last year, I didn't even hear his name called, but we only hear about Dak Prescott. What did he do in the playoffs last year? Nothing. What did he do in the playoffs the year before? Nothing. So why is it that he get put on this pedestal like he's untouchable? I don't understand. Do you know you can change your whole team around with that one dude? You know what I mean? You can't like, have you ever heard the saying like one good apple spoiled a bunch or something like that?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Come on,
Yep.
bro. This dude is almost like, I ain't gonna say a cancer because that's a little extreme, bro, but he's not, he fits Jerry's personality. For real, bro.
Yeah.
He fits Jerry's personality. And I ain't talking about his podcast. Take the podcast out of this. Say that never even happened, bro. Say that never even happened. Dude, bro, you can change your whole organization with this one dude, bro. He do not care about football, bro. He don't, bro. In my opinion, he don't care about football, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion, bro. You can change your whole thing. You can get a cornerback. You can get a cornerback, a safety. You can get a defensive tackle. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with that one player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Deion Sanders got traded. Do y'all know Deion Sanders got traded? Or was it in the free agency? Was it free agency? Did he get traded? It's a lot of players that got traded. There's a lot of players got traded. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So if Deion Sanders, think about all the players that have been traded in the league, bro. So he just can't be traded. It's just like he just can't be traded. He's just that good, bro. He can't be traded, bro. What's the dude they used to play? Chat. What's the dude that used to play for the Chicago Bears that got traded? Khalil Mack. So you trying to tell me? So you trying to tell me Khalil Mack can get traded, but he can't get traded? Stop it, bro. Stop it, man.
He won't get traded.
Yeah, I know, because Jerry liked the bullshit. He liked the bullshit. That's why. It's a super chat in there, man.
Abe Shepard with the $5 super chat. Yo, appreciate you rocking with us, even in a loss. Right here, DC for life. Says, I agree. I would trade Micah for Miles, but we need so much more. Draft a running back from Boise State. I'm like this. Do you really think Myles Garrett's going to come here? Just for the simple fact, the reason why, this is my opinion, but the reason why I feel Myles Garrett is requesting a trade from the Cleveland Browns is because of their fans and how they treated Deshaun Watson when he went down.
Right.
That's his quarterback. So, with that being his quarterback, he's going to come to Dallas where half of Cowboys Nation shits on the quarterback already. Nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. We just talking about what we would do. If I was the GM, bro, he would go, bro. You can get so much, bro. I don't understand, bro. Sometimes, bro, like, you can be good, man, but what makes you untradeable? Like, you're that good. You're just so good. You're untradeable. Like, I don't understand, bro. Jimmy Johnson won 2 Super Bowls. Jerry fired his ass. Yeah. So what make Micah Parsons on this pedestal that he just whatever, man. Whatever, man. You know, we all know it ain't gonna happen.
But I'm just saying, at the same time, with Micah Parsons, the whole trade situation, like, he's still on his rookie deal, and he'll be coming up for free agency. So why are we gonna trade for him when he's just gonna be a free agent soon?
Because I'm trading right now. I'm trading right now. Oh, today what's when is the draft day? We got 2 days left to November 5th. I think November 5th. I'm trading right now, bro. And then, you know what, bro? I ain't talking about for this year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't talking about this for this year, bro. But think about it. I got people in the chat saying, I wouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. Glad you're not the GM and all this other shit. Okay, cool. We don't do it. But my point is, what makes him just untradeable?
It's not the fact that he's untradeable, my guy. It's not the fact that he's untradeable. It's the fact that he is more of a help to this team than a hindrance.
Bro, what he do in the playoffs? Because let's base this off the way Dak is judged. Let's base this off that. What he do?
What I'm saying.
What he do?
That's what I'm saying. You sound like the ones that are against Dak, but you against Micah.
I'm not against Micah though, bro. But I'm saying, what can we do to better the team?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, bro. If
nah, go ahead, Nick.
I don't know, man. I'm not saying I would want Micah, bro. Micah is a generational talent, like y'all said. But what I am saying is this: Why is it not even an option? I'm not saying trading, but why is it not even on the table? So if somebody called you and said, "Hey, we give you this," and Micah, he just no. The answer is just no. The answer is just no. You don't even look at it. You don't even
Okay,
look
I
at
get
it.
you.
Why is he not even on the table?
I get that. I
I
get
don't get
that.
that. I don't understand, bro.
Nobody on this team should be untouchable unless it's in your contract. Nobody should be
Man.
untouchable. If you ain't doing what we brought you here to do, then yeah, we gonna entertain trade talks for you.
Yeah, bro. It's not like you're just like listen, bro. I'm not saying just give him away like Jerry did Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Like he just give him away. I'm not saying that. Not at all. But then I also see somebody in the chat that says, "Oh, the next super chat." Get to that one, Tony Nicholas. I want to address that one.
I appreciate you, man. And we should draft that running back from Boise State. Bro looks good.
Yeah, this is I want because I was going there anyway. So it's from Tony.
Tony Nichols, $10 super chat.
Yeah.
Sports Junkie says, Junkie.
He says,
no one's gonna give up. No one's gonna give up picks like that. And we don't have a talent evaluator like Jimmy to take advantage of the picks. Sanders was a free agent.
Okay, cool. So let me address that. I agree with you right there. You know why? Because trading Micah Parsons would be a dumb move because we don't have a talent evaluator to make it worth the trade. I agree with you right there. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all making it sound like I don't like the dude. If y'all go watch my channel, I got multiple videos praising the dude and all that. What I'm saying is based off everything we need right now, why is he not even on the table? Like,
I guess it's more along the lines of like looking at it like Dak. Okay, this man has potential. We see what he can do. We see. I don't even think we've seen Dak ceiling with the proper team around him. I don't think we've seen Dak ceiling with the proper team around Micah. I don't think we've seen his ceiling. And I believe that's what they're looking for. This kid has a bright future with this team if we could just get the pieces around him.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
DeMarcus Ware. Is Micah Parsons better than him? Right now, based off what we've seen so far, DeMarcus Ware, is Micah Parsons better than him?
No.
He was allowed to go to another team.
But he went to another team. What? How many years he's been here? Like
that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. He is all right. Let me ask you a question. Is there people in the league, not just on the Dallas Cowboys, across the whole NFL, that's better than Micah Parsons at their position and been traded?
Shit, I have to dig into that. But
the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You know what I'm saying? So if we can let some of these other teams go, Deion Sanders was let go. They said he was a free agent. Cool. San Francisco let him go. Do you think Micah Parsons is a better all-around player than Deion Sanders was when San Francisco let him go?
No,
all
but
right then. So why is it that this dude?
No.
Come on,
because
bro.
Deion had been in Atlanta. Then Deion went to the 49ers. Then he went to the Cowboys. He was used goods. Micah ain't used. He's still fresh out the seal.
Deion Sanders was used goods when he came to the Cowboys. He put them over the hump.
He put him over the hump, but he was used still. He was used still. He wasn't that year 3 guy.
Hey, they said it's not a fair comparison. What about Khalil Mack? Is that a fair comparison, Khalil Mack?
Khalil Mack might be more of a better comparison, yeah.
Okay, was he not traded?
Oh, yeah, he was traded.
Okay, then. So if he can be traded, why is it that Micah Parsons can't be?
Because we feel Micah Parsons will be a better addition than what you will get. Like I said before, the cost and reward situation is the reward. Does the reward outweigh the cost?
Hey, the link is Tony Nichols want to come on, man. I'm obviously probably want to debate me on this topic right here, bro. Let me see, man.
Let me get the link.
Hold on, I think he in my chat, bro. Hold on. Let me grab the link. Let me grab the link. Give me a second.
All right,
Y'all give me a second.
what are we?
Man, I don't
He
understand
refuses to play
y'all.
linebacker.
Angry. Why y'all doing me like this, man?
Why are we doing what?
Why y'all doing me like this, man? Why y'all doing me like this, man? Like I'm not making no kind of sense, bro.
No, you are. I get it. I get the let's not completely take it off the table. That could be a possibility. I get that. But I'm just saying, like, the Cowboys are looking more like, yeah, he's good for our team. He fits the scheme. That
I
unless a
think
team calls them and makes the offer tremendously sweet, we'll give you a first, second, third, a player, and another first next year. Bye, Mike. Bye, Micah. But it's the risk. Oh, were you able to? Oh,
yeah, I'm getting it right now. I'm pulling it up right now, man. I got it right now.
Yes, Angie, absolutely correct. Absolutely right. Like, D-Law has better effort than Micah. I like D-Law's grit. Like, super run stopper and never gives up. Seeing plays where he was chasing the running back down the field as opposed to just trotting with your hands on your hips. That's one thing that I had an issue with Micah Parsons in the Green Bay Packers game. But so yeah, D-Law, he definitely, like I said, he still got some gas left in the tank, and they should hopefully extend him next year. But I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat on that. You better get rid of D-Law.
All right, the link is in the chat, Tony. Tony, the link is in the chat, man.
Tony said, "Let me on the live."
The link is in the chat, Tony. The link is in there, bro. I know he want to try to kill me on this Micah Parsons, man. You know what I mean? Hey, and you about to pay Micah Parsons, and he coming off an inch. All right, man. All right.
Sad day. You're right, Leon. Sad day, brother.
All right, man. Hey, Tony, the link is in the chat, man. Hey, B Gamer. Hey, you know what, chat? Before we go move on real quick, I kind of want to see who. If you with me, put one in the chat. If you agree that he should at least be an option, I ain't saying doing it. I'm saying at least be an option. Put ones in the chat or fire emojis in the chat. Come on, man. I got to see this, man.
Like I said, every player should be an option unless they can't be an option. Like if you have a no trade clause, no tag clause, Dak Prescott kind of is not an option.
Huh? Mom out there.
So, ding. Let me find out. I have to get bells in here. We ain't trying to have that.
Gotta cook. DC say 1-1. See, I got people that agree with me, bro. I got people that agree with me. I ain't alone. I'm agreeing with you. Alone. The chat I'm agreeing with me. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at all these ones.
I think we all agree with you, bro.
Nah, I seen some people in there saying I'm a clown, I'm crazy, and all this other stuff, man.
He said 1.5 for you, man.
Hey, I put it in there. Hey, Angie, I put it in there. I put it in there.
Trade Parsons.
They said pin the link. Hold on.
Blood and shit.
They want me to pin the link. Let me do this again.
I'm about to. You go ahead, pin the link, and I'll bring in Tony.
All right.
Yeah, like people out for blood. Damn it.
Yeah, he about to try to cook me.
Micah's gone. We want Micah gone. Mike McCarthy, you out of here. We start from the ground up. I'll coach the team. All right.
I'm ready.
All right, Tony, man. You go ahead and come in here. Remember, I'm the moderator of this damn thing. I am the Molly Curum. I don't look as good. It's whatever. But listen to me after I get done buffering. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go, Tony. What's going on with your tone?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's happening?
Okay. Molly Curum looked like a lizard anyway. So so here's I want to say this. Junkie, I don't agree with you. I don't disagree with you in terms of a player of his caliber and his value and all that good stuff, right? What I'm saying is the trades that you picking, like Khalil Mack. Remember that was in 2018. Who did Chicago have on their roster? Who was their quarterback? Trash Bisky, Mitch Trash Bisky, right? And then Chase Daniels, right? They really had no talent, right? But look at what they did a couple of years later after they made those trades, right? Now they got a franchise quarterback. They got a couple of good receivers. They really built that. They built the defense was better. And I think Matt Forte was on that team, or it might have been before him. So I'm not saying that you can't trade him. I'm not saying that he wouldn't, but right now in the NFL, this is how teams are building. And I'm telling you, right, getting rid of Micah Parsons would be would be commensurate to us signing Deshaun Watson like the Cleveland Browns did. The Cleveland Browns shot their whole load thinking like, oh man, we got this big hot dude, this quarterback, this, that, and the other thing. And look at the quarterbacks that were in the draft since that whole Deshaun Watson incident, right? So I feel you. Like I wish Michael Parsons would shut up on the podcast. The podcast bothers me, especially when they said what they did to Dak. And the thing of it was, right, it wasn't even about like they dissed Dak. It was like y'all young and dumb, both of them, him and Diggs, right? And I'll be honest with you, as a Cowboys fan, I don't think Diggs is really even that great a cornerback, right? I think Deron Bland will actually can be better than him in a couple years. But anyway, getting back to the Parsons thing, I don't. It's not that he can't be traded. You're right. Nobody is above being traded. But right now, nobody in the NFL is giving up picks like that, man. Everybody is like, now look how Chicago they kind of bamboozled Carolina, right? And then everybody's like, hey, what you want for the number one? What you want for the number one? They drafted Justin Fields, right? But what you want for the number is like, nah, we're not giving it up. So when you have opportunities and you have generational talent. And the thing of it is, this Dallas Cowboys team is not far away from a Super Bowl. I would rather have Parsons playing linebacker or defensive end with a chance to go to the Super Bowl versus having Myles Garrett and Myles Garrett is my only solid player. Maybe Diggs and maybe you know what I'm saying. But I would rather have him with the shot to go to the Super Bowl and build around him and build around the talent we have on the offense than to give him away and just be like, oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Because if he end up in Washington, if he end up in Philly, you're gonna be like, wow. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
hold
So,
on,
yeah,
hold on,
go
bro.
ahead.
Let me respond though. Let me
Yep, go ahead.
let me respond. All right,
Yep.
check this out, right? First of all, it would be a trade, so I'm not letting him go to Washington or Philly. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. Let's get that.
What if they
out there.
got? What if they'll give you what you asked for?
No, I'm not doing that because that's in our division, bro. I'm not gonna shoot
Okay,
myself in the foot, bro.
okay,
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Who the hell is
I feel
this? You
you.
think I'm what's that dude that played for the Giants and shot himself in the leg at the club? You think I'm him? Practical Burgess, bro. I ain't practical Burgess, bro.
Practical.
I'm not about to shoot myself in the foot, but at the same time, this is what I am saying, bro.
Yeah.
We need somebody because listen, bro. We need somebody that's gonna go talk to Parsons and ask him, bro, is you a celebrity or you a football player? You know what I'm saying? Because right now you being pimped. You being pimped right now, bro, and you don't know it. So let me help you put some game on you, Micah Parsons, because right now you're young and you don't understand you're being used. Bleacher Report pimped you because they know you're going to use to say some dumb shit. They're going to get all these views about the Dallas Cowboys. I guarantee you, if you send Micah Parsons over to Carolina or the Jaguars, Bleacher Report, he don't have a Bleacher Report podcast, bro. He ain't gonna get that many views, bro.
Sure he does because
Exactly,
of the player
bro.
he is. Because
Exactly.
of the player who he is.
He not, bro. He not.
Nah, but wait, to your
Listen,
point, let me
man.
say this. That's why college players get NIL stuff, right? We really don't know. We didn't know who Travis Hunter was until we saw him play, right? Right?
No,
So
no,
so
no,
so
no.
so
But
but
see, you're
but
going
Travis
back to
Hunter.
trading.
No,
You're going back
wait.
to
All I'm saying is Travis Hunter could be on the South Carolina Gamecocks right now, and he would still get that because of who he is. So I'm saying you trade Micah Parsons to the Carolina Panthers, a bum team, he's still going to get a Bleacher Report or ESPN and everything else because of
Okay,
he's
cool.
Micah Parsons.
Okay, cool. That wasn't my main point, though. You stopped me.
Okay,
That
go
wasn't
ahead. I'm sorry. Go
that
ahead.
wasn't my
Go ahead.
main
I'm
point.
sorry.
I'm not saying trade Micah Parsons. I'm not saying trading. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I was addressing the people in the chat saying he's untradeable. I don't
I feel
agree with
you.
that, bro. I don't
I
agree with
feel
that,
you.
bro. Listen, it's a lot of people that don't agree with Dak Prescott, right? They say he hasn't, their main thing about Dak Prescott is what has he done in the playoffs. That's their main thing. Do you agree with that?
I hear you. Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes. Yep.
If somebody came in right now and I was talking about Dak Prescott, they're gonna say, "What has he done in the playoffs?" That's what they're gonna say,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
So what has
Absolutely.
Michael Parsons done in the playoffs, bro?
What have any of them done
Nothing.
in the
So
playoffs?
what? So what puts him to the point where he's just? It can't even be a phone call. Like it can't even be a discussion. Like it ain't even nothing. Tom Brady, I know he was old, but Bill Belichick was ready to get rid of him when he went somewhere else and won another Super Bowl. And he had
But
won all these Super Bowls. I know he was old. I know this is bad. I'm just trying to give you how
yeah,
is
yeah,
it
yeah.
he's just not approachable at all. Look at the Herschel Walker trade. I keep going back to that. That changed the whole team.
But what remember when that trade was made? That trade was made
Here
three,
we go.
four, 5 years before free agency, right?
It don't matter.
And even then, wait. No, it does, because when the Cowboys was winning, right? When the Cowboys won them 2 Super Bowls, they had the 17th ranked payroll. Because so Jerry, like I said, I've said this before on the chat, right? The Jerry has never been one to pay players. He's just been able, when the Dion thing came around, he's just been able to flex because other teams necessarily wouldn't. Now everybody else is coming up with all this creative cap management, this, that, and the other thing, and it's all in that Jerry sold us on. He's just reverting back to his old self. So the other thing I want to hit on real quick is when you said about, like, the players understand this too about Michael Parsons. Like, give up, you gonna give up the podcast? That's culture versus a player's talent and his desire to win. I think Parsons has a desire to win. I think he has everything else. But we know who sets the culture around the star. That's JJ. He loves for these players to be all up in the press, all up in this. Remember, he said, when people was saying, like, yeah, we don't kind of necessarily like the people coming through watching us on tours and stuff like that. Training camp is one thing. What was his response? His was like, well, we'll sell more tours, right? I think that piece, which I do not like, which I definitely, I'm a whole 100% with you on, the culture, that's part of culture, because Michael Parsons can get away with this. If we didn't have an owner like Jerry Jones, if we had like the Robert Kraft, who was like, yeah, Bill Belichick, man, them dudes wouldn't have no podcasts. They wouldn't have none of that. That, you know what I'm saying? And then remember, did Bill Parcells let the dudes run off at the mouth like that? Even Terrell Owens had to check himself when he came and played here, right? He still got a couple things off, but by that time, Bill Parcells was like, I'm ready to retire. I didn't had too many heart attacks, right? So I agree with you 100%. All I just wanted to do was contrast and say, when you compare the Khalil Mack trade and some of these other big trades and some of these other big free agency moves, the team was kind of like already to a rebuilding phase. We got a lot of
Nah,
talent,
you know,
overshown. We got, you know what I'm saying? So
no, but listen though, bro. This is another thing too. Micah Parsons, bro, natural position is linebacker, bro.
agreed, 100%
Michael
agree.
Parsons wants to play on the D line to get that bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
Yep.
saying trade Michael Parsons, bro. I'm gonna reiterate this.
No,
I'm not
I
saying
get you. I
trading,
feel
bro.
you. Yep.
I'm saying he's not to the point where when before Michael Parsons got injured, bro. How many sacks he had?
Like one.
One, yeah.
So
And that
why
came
is he
garbage
on this
time in the Cleveland
pedestal?
game.
Why is he on this pedestal, bro? Like, I don't.
I feel
Hey
you on
man,
that.
Yeah.
all right,
I feel you
man.
on that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel you
I,
on
I, I
why.
just don't understand why he get put on a pedestal where he's like unapproachable. Like you
You
can't
know,
even call Jerry about him. Now
and
giving him
that
away, no, I wouldn't do that. And another thing too, as far as trading him for this season, I wouldn't do that neither because this
no,
season over with.
absolutely not. It's
This season
done.
over with.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I
It's
wouldn't trade him for
it's a
this
wrap.
season. No, I wouldn't do that. I
With
But
wouldn't
that,
do that.
but to
with
that point too, Junkie, I think that comes back to culture, right? Because I think if when Mike Zimmer first came, everybody was like, is Zim going to put him back at linebacker? Is Zim going to do this? Is Zim going to do that? I think that comes back to culture too, right? Because I think Jerry likes Parsons being out there on the edge and like in that Charles Haley elephant role and whatnot. Go ahead, Angry. You trying to say something?
Shit, I can't remember what I was saying. But I did want to.
Go ahead.
I
Go
did
ahead. My
want to
bad.
say, David J, thank you for becoming a member of the ACF family. Truly appreciate you, bro. Thank you very, very much. My bad.
Can I ask the chat something? I just want to ask the chat something real quick. I just want a yes or no in the comment section. If they called and said we'll give you TJ Watt right now for Micah Parsons, or we'll give you Myles Garrett for Micah Parsons, like somebody said in the chat. Those are generational talents. I want to give credit. B Gamer, bro. TJ Watt. If y'all was saying this about TJ Watt, I would understand. Cleveland said they're not giving up Garrett. You know why? Because he wrecked shop. He's one of those players like Chris Jones. Like they wreck the whole offense. Like they win games. They just wreck the offense. I ain't never seen Micah Parsons wreck no offense. I seen him get sacks. I seen him get sacks. That's it. But I also seen Trent Williams. When the Trent Williams gets the 49ers dogging like he dogged everybody else. I ain't seen
he's
this.
not a D lineman.
I ain't seen this elite talent that y'all keep talking about. Maybe I'm missing it. Is he a good player? Yes. Is he an elite player? Yes. But I haven't seen it on the field, bro. Let me ask y'all this. I want to answer. Micah Parsons get drafted to the Cleveland Browns, the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's not even this popular.
I mean,
He's not
because of the organization, because of the name, because the Dallas Cowboys, Myles Garrett, who is in Cleveland, who is, like you said, more of a dog than Micah Parsons. He's not known because he's in Cleveland. That has to do with the star power too.
I think Garrett is known because he took that helmet and swung it, old boy. But I digress.
No, Garrett is known because he wrecked games, bro. He's known because he wrecked games.
I'm saying that goes with it.
TJ Watt is known because he wrecked games. Give me a game Michael Parsons wrecked, bro.
But I'll go back to you, and I'll at least.
I'll go back and look.
Go ahead.
Because I know he was.
I'll go back and say is you comparing Myles Garrett, which is a true de facto defensive lineman, to a linebacker converted to playing defensive lineman. And TJ Watt, when he came out, the Pittsburgh Steelers play a 3-4 defense. So he plays a position, his rushing position is off the line, but he's a natural linebacker too. Cowboys, they played some kind of hybrid 3-4 under Dan Quinn. And I think that's what kind of built the lore. But go back to that first season, right? Parsons was playing he's playing strong side or either weak side, and he was rushing the passer. That's how he got those big stats, right? But his natural position is linebacker. So that would be my only comparison to that. But Garrett is a true dog defensive lineman, and straight up, I would trade him.
Listen, bro, I can only judge you off what you play. I can't judge you what should have been, could have been. If I see you on the defensive line, I gotta compare you to other defensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Like what I gotta compare you to other defensive linemen. I can't compare you to nothing else. I don't care what your position say on a piece of paper. If you on the defensive line, I gotta compare you to defensive linemen. And I ain't never seen Micah Parsons wreck no game, bro. Not one. I ain't never seen it, bro. I seen TJ Watt wreck games, bro. Patrick Mahomes get all the credit for that Super Bowl last year, but we all know the truth. The defense wrecked that game, bro. Am I lying?
Oh, and they reckon it this year.
All right, then.
Yeah.
The defense, Patrick Mahomes having a bad year, similar to Dak. But Patrick Mahomes has, and I'm not comparing Patrick Mahomes to Dak before y'all get in the chat and start comparing me. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's having a terrible year, but his defense is over there wrecking shit.
So Junkie, let me split the difference with you, right? Let me split the difference with you on this, right? So you're right. I agree with you, right? But how you know Jerry is not playing that angle, right? So Micah's about to be a 30 million or $50 million a year
I wouldn't give it to him.
defensive, but that's what I'm saying, right? But hold on, right? Because we seen how Jerry did this year in waiting to sign Dak, waiting to sign CD, right? So what if he's sitting up there playing all of these games and kind of to your point with right, what have you done for me lately? He's like, yo, man, we put you on the line and you good for only about like 5 sacks a year off the line than when you was playing linebacker. Right. So how do we know Jerry's not playing us that way? You know what I'm saying? He is a genius, right? So what if like Mike, we might get that wish and end up having to trade Micah or either franchising him and then trading him, right, and getting a boatload of picks. But
Bro.
to what you going down, I wouldn't
Let
be
me.
surprised if Jerry say, "Nah, bro, I'm not giving you that bread. You only had me 8 sacks off the line."
Yeah, you know what? You know what though? You know what though? If Micah Parsons was the player that you and all these other people say he is, Dak Prescott would have got the league MVP last year. Because that's what happened to Lamar Jackson. His defense wrecked that San Francisco game. Don't tell me I'm lying. Am I lying, chat? Am I lying?
But not
Am I
one
lying?
player though. But not one single
No,
player.
no. But he's on the defense. He on the defense. He on the defense.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
know that there was Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson. The defense wrecked that game. I have never seen nobody's yet to tell me what game he wrecked. Okay, I'll give y'all one. I'll help y'all out. He wrecked the Carolina game last year. Okay, I'll help y'all out.
Yeah,
I
but
help
that's
y'all out.
Carolina.
He was the game sealer for the Seattle game as well.
I help
Yeah,
y'all out.
and
I
the
help y'all out.
Chargers game.
I help y'all out. What game did he wreck, bruh? Listen, let me ask you a question. Do you guys know this? Everybody that played Dallas, this is what they what's it called? Their game plan is. We're gonna run at Micah. How many people you know gonna run at Garrett? Our game plan is to run at Watt.
Because he's a defensive lineman.
I
They
don't
don't
care.
run at
No,
Garrett.
bro. No. If Micah Parsons is on the defensive lineman, I have to compare him to defensive lineman, bro.
I get you. I
I
get you.
can't. You can't have it both ways. So again, answer my question: how many teams go into the game and say we're gonna run at Watt? We're gonna run over there. We're gonna intentionally run towards him because that's the game plan against Dallas. Am I lying so far? Just stop me if I'm lying. Am I lying? The game
But they
plan is to
do.
run. Okay,
But
so
they, if the
come on,
to
bro.
keep
Come on,
to
bro.
no
Come
to
on, bro.
cool Watts pass
Come on,
rush,
bro.
they do run at him though. They
Bruh.
do.
No, they don't. This dude almost wrecked the game last week when we played against Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago. He almost wrecked the
Yeah,
game, bro.
but weren't they playing the Giants though, bro?
And I'm talking about Pittsburgh. When Dallas played against Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago, this dude damn near wrecked the game. That game.
Yeah,
Am I
but
lying?
they weren't. Yeah, you're right. And they weren't running
It's
at him
not
that
in there,
game.
bro. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's what I'm
right.
saying. Do you know Shanahan liked playing against Micah Parsons? You see the interview he did? You go Google the interview that Shanahan did about playing against Michael. They run right at him, bro. I have never seen an
Yeah.
offensive coordinator come on TV and make an interview and we're gonna run at Watt and laugh about it, bro.
So did
Stop it,
Green
bro.
Bay. So did
Stop it,
New
bro.
Orleans. They all ran
Stop
at
it,
him.
bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all stop it, man. Stop it, man. Stop
But
it, man.
I'm just saying. But in my dissent about what you said, I'm actually agreeing with you in saying that. No, I'm serious. I'm actually agreeing with you in saying that he is out of his natural position, and so and he is not as effective as a defensive end. You saying that? You know, I'm saying for
No,
real.
no, no, no. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at
You know,
whatever you
so
said.
you saying like, what have you done for me lately? And I'm saying he's out of position. So I'm actually agreeing with you that he is ineffective where he is, and that's justifies where you coming from, bro. That's why I'm saying I'm with you.
Go ahead. All right, I think I'm done with this. I think I said what I had to say on this, bro.
You good, man? We good though.
No, I know it's all good, bro. But hey, just so you know, you lost, bro. You
Oh
lost,
Lord,
bro.
have mercy.
You
I
lost, bro.
lost. Oh,
I'm
come
just
on
messing.
now.
I'm just messing
I
with you,
know.
bro. You know, you're just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I'm in here because this chat is live, bro. I like this.
Yeah, yeah, we appreciate
Angry,
you,
you
man.
ain't said nothing. What's your take on it, Angry? Unless you want to move on to the next topic, man.
What's my take on it? I mean, anybody is susceptible to trade. Anybody except if they don't have it in their contract. As far as running at Micah to scheme Micah out the game. I mean, it's apples and oranges. I hear a lot of the argument from anti-Dak fans about Dak Prescott that I'm hearing in this Micah Parsons argument or this debate. And
So
I'm
see,
like,
you didn't win. I won. No, I'm messing. I'm messing.
that's why I'm over here smiling, because I'm hearing everything that I would hear from somebody that is pro getting rid of Dak Prescott or pro wanting to trade Dak Prescott. And like, damn,
Yeah.
both of them aren't elite. Like I heard you say, Junkie, like Micah's not elite, neither is Dak.
No,
But
but
we
what
have
I'm saying,
faith. We have faith in what Dak can do. And for
Yeah.
some reason, I have crazy faith that we have not seen Micah Parsons ceiling. We haven't seen it.
Absolutely. I
We
agree.
haven't seen where he
Yeah.
can be used like with a great defensive mind. He can be used.
Yes. Yes.
okay,
Yes.
cool. Well, I'll give y'all an option. I help y'all out. Franchise tag him twice, like they did Dak. They franchise
Yeah,
tag.
I mean they
They
could.
franchise tag Dak, right? So franchise
could.
tag him, and let's see what he do. Let's see what he do next year. Franchise tag him. You ain't got to pay him, right? That's what they did Dak, right? This ain't a Dak versus Parsons, but I'm saying you said that we saying Dak is not elite and all this other stuff. Franchise tag Michael Parsons, bro. That way you still got him. You don't got to trade him. Franchise tag him. He's still gonna get his paper and all that. You know, he got to be on the top percentage of the league at that position, right?
Yeah. Average 5. Yep.
And then play him again next year, and let's see what he do.
Okay. All right, bam. Purple Soul. I like that. But we're not talking about Micah's ego. We're not talking about Micah's ego on and off the field issues as much as his play. That's not a concern with Dak. I like that. And that
Yeah.
could definitely be a reason why
Yeah.
the GM is like, okay, he thinks more about the team as opposed to this person. He thinks more about his podcast and getting his name out there and capitalizing off our brand. Maybe he's becoming that hidden cancer in the locker room. You know, so yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Everything's on the table with him. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was intimating too, right? Jerry sets a lot of this stuff up, right? Like, what I don't know if anybody's heard anybody about the thing about like how Zeke has been like just missing stuff, and then he's kind of sat home because it was punishing, but Jerry's on TV talking about, oh no, see, he's a good dude, but McCarthy's like, nah, he's actually messing up the flow of what I want to do, so that's why he's staying home. So I'm just putting that out there, right?
Ooh, like
Yeah.
what if?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you remember after the playoff loss and they were on the edge and everything, and they were talking about we got to get the yacht, we got to get in the yacht with Jerry Jones. Is Micah Parsons one of those sunned up players that
Yeah.
he is?
He under the wing. He under the wing. And you know what I think hurt? You know what I
Massa,
think hurt?
this what they play. This what they plotting, Massa.
Yeah. You know what I think? You know what I think hurt Micah Parsons? I think what hurt him, not in my eyes, but to like the overall general, they gave him the crown too soon, bro. You came in comparing this man. You came in comparing this man to LT, bro. I ain't never seen LT trade jerseys with nobody after the game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen LT go on with the on the podcast. I know the podcast went back then, but what I'm saying is I can't picture him doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that, bro. So maybe if they would have came in and not put this label on him so early, he wouldn't be looked at because the label they put on him, he hasn't lived up to it, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. We got a super chat in there too, Angry.
I 150%. Now you have sold me.
Yeah, I'm
talking about.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I'm with that. Yep.
$2 super chat from the Wordologist. What's going on with you? Was in a live. What was it yesterday? Yeah. Man, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says give Micah some top tier defensive tackles to play next to and see if he looks different.
All right, so that's go ahead. I'll let you answer, but I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. See, it like for me, I'm a fine believer in. I don't like Micah to be hit with his hand in the dirt all game long.
Facts.
I hate that. I hate
Facts.
that.
Yep.
I want him to be used as that. I don't know if he played chess or whatever. I want him to be used as that queen piece of, on the line.
Yep.
Like, we're going to pick and choose who we want to pick on the offensive line. If we're going to line them up in the A gap, if we're going to line them up over the guard, just things like that. And if you have top tier, defensive tackles with top tier edge rushers in DeMarcus Lawrence and Marshawn Nealon or Sam Williams, then you got Micah Parsons over that center or something. That's a dangerous blitz package right there.
Yep.
So yeah, he would definitely look better.
Yeah, and what I would say to that, since I'm playing devil's advocate up here, you know what I'm saying? So what I would say to that is if you give Micah Parsons some DTs and play next, he'll look fantastic. But what I'm trying to say is if you that person, if you that dog, you're supposed to get it done no matter what. Because when I say give Dak Prescott some wide receivers and some linemen, I get called a Dak Prescott fanboy. So if you're gonna be that person, Micah Parsons, you know what I mean? You have to get it done no matter what. Watt don't got all these elite people next to him. DeMarcus Ware, a lot of these dudes throughout the years, Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, a lot of these DTs, they didn't have in parts of their career they did, don't get me wrong. But when it left, they still was that same person, or they got double teamed, which allowed other people to get the sack. You know what I'm saying? I think Micah Parsons is going to be better than we've seen so far. I think this dude going to be great. But I think right now, bro, he not what everybody keeps saying he is. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't. I don't agree, bro. I don't agree, man. I don't agree.
He definitely need to give up that podcast. That podcast bothers me a lot. Because he's still wet behind the ears. He don't know how to keep his mouth closed. It's just like, man, I'm not doing this week. We got to watch film. We got San Francisco coming up. I don't feel that from him. So,
hey, Angie, let me say one thing real quick, and I'll shut up. I promise. You know the thing that bothered me? We just got mollywopped by the Green Bay Packers. You go on your podcast, bro, and sit down with the dude, bro. Like that type of shit bothered me, man. I don't know why. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. They just beat you, and you go out there and let the dude telling you, yeah, we knew what y'all was gonna do. We just gonna do this. We just gonna do this to y'all. We just gonna do this, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't no dog, bro. That ain't no, like, I don't know, man. Maybe just I don't know, man.
I'm with you on that. Like, you
know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me.
I'm with you on that, man. Hey, listen, y'all. I thank y'all for letting me come on the chat, man. I appreciate it. I love when y'all get together and I catching y'all after games and stuff, man. This is fire.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Being on, Tony.
Thank you, man. Hey, good night, Nisi. Good night, Nisi. Nisi says she gotta go. She got a meeting. Good night, Nisi.
All right, good night, Nisi. Have a good night. Tony, have a good night. I don't know if you want to remain on or whatever, but it's whatever. But Wordologist, thank you for the $5 super chat. Like, I agree with you. I believe Parsons could be a dog if put in the right circumstances. Just like, Dak Prescott can be a dog if put in the right circumstances. But I like the whole, and I hate this. I hate this because I'm an advocate for the tag Parsons. Yeah. If you're asking, because even CD Lamb, I believe he was second in yards or second in touchdowns last year. And he even bowed out. I don't have to be the highest paid wide receiver, but I'm the second. Just like his touchdowns and his stats would suggest. I hate to throw the franchise tag on Parsons, but in a realistic situation, it's like, what do you do?
He said, somebody said, where is it at? It was a good comment. I need to find that. Hold on. Right here, Purple Soul. I think if Micah matures and humbles himself a bit, he has the potential in the world because he's very talented. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Because some athletes don't even reach their highest potential because of the bullshit they get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? They never make it, man, because they get caught up in some foolishness. They head get too big. You know what I mean? and they don't allow themselves to get all the way there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, man. I think Johnny Manziel would have been an okay quarterback. He got too big, his head got too big, and there you go. Ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't here no more.
What's the other dude? Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he was telling the coach and grabbing this shit, doing all this stuff. Got all the commercials over there. Got too big. Got traded. Had to humble himself. Now look at him. He's an okay quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons needs to be humbled, man. I think humbling him will bring out the elite, and bringing a coach over here that has the cliche to tell Michael to shut the F up. I'm talking about that type. You know how certain coaches have a certain type of cliche. A coach over here that can tell Micah Parsons to shut the F up, bro, will help him out a lot, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, definitely, genius of a coach, a defensive-minded coach, whether it's the head coach or the defensive coordinator. If you put Micah under his wing and put him under a scheme that works for him, that's tailor-made for him, he's going to succeed all the time.
Yeah.
And I believe that's why he succeeded in Dan Quinn's formation and Dan Quinn's defense when he was here, because it was tailor-made for him.
Yeah, but bro, maybe I just come from listen, man. I apologize, chat, because maybe this is on a different level for me, because I was just raised a different way, bro. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different standpoint, bro. I just feel like Micah Parsons, bro, is disrespectful, bro. I feel like he said on his podcast, bro, and gave all this praise to Dan Quinn when you got a new head defensive coordinator in Zimmer, bro. I'm not saying you're supposed to lie or nothing like that, man. But come on, bro. Certain things you just don't do, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't do, man. Like, certain things, bro. He said on his podcast, bro, and talked about Dan Quinn, how he got the most out of his players. That's like slapping your own head coach and your own defensive coordinator in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe it's just me, man. You know, Micah is spoiled. I agree. That's what I agree. Spoiled.
We got right here. All right, we got somebody waiting in the queue. Cowboys Nation, bringing them up. What's good with you Laker Nations, too?
What's up, guys? I took out my Cowboys stuff. Man, forget that fucking stuff. Fuck that, man. Mike McCarthy needs to go, dog. Get rid of all the players. Mike McCarthy, what's it called? Parsons. Big mouth.
Yeah. I mean, there's some things that he could definitely slow down on, pay more attention to football.
Yeah.
But in his head, he's doing the right thing.
Also, man.
What's up?
Trevon Diggs also.
Oh, yeah, him too.
Are we being so hard on this man after coming from an ACL injury?
They gotta go, bro.
No, man, I'm not being hard on him. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep Trayvon before. Well, I don't know, man. I don't really want to get rid of neither one of them, bro, to be honest. But these dudes have to change they have to change, man.
They're thinking, man.
You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, it'll never happen because we still got the owner, Jerry Jones.
Yeah, man. Once he steps down, there we go.
Caught up with. Purpose Hole. I don't know what happened at Penn State with Micah.
Yeah, Penn State didn't want him either.
Oh man. So, what's the first move that you're making in order to better this team?
Hey, bring in Brian Johnson, the head coach. Brian Johnson from Detroit Lions.
Which one is that? The offensive coordinator?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he played with us. Yeah, bring in him. He played with us the other day. Yeah, bring in him. Bring in him the way he did us. You know what I mean?
And then if he don't work out off with his head, we don't want him here.
or Lincoln Riley.
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean,
you know the deal. You know the deal.
Do you give somebody more than a year to get it right? You know, because like I said, Trayvon Diggs coming off a knee injury. Mike Zimmer, year one defensive coach. We got from what I've seen, we got a hell of a lot of expectations on
keep
year
Mike
one
Zimmer,
guys.
and I'll bring in Brian Johnson.
You know, on year one guys, we have a ton of expectation. And I just think it's crazy. B-Bird in the house.
What's up, B-Bird?
What's going on, B-Bird?
Hey, how y'all doing now?
What's up, man? Listen,
all right.
Angry, listen.
Let yourself on now.
Hey, hold on, Cowboy Nation. Hey, listen to this though, bro. I agree with you with that 1 year stuff, right? But Zimmer knew that when he signed up for this, bro. You knew this was a 1 year situation, bro. You knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew that if Mike McCarthy had any nuts about him, bro, he would have went off in there and told Jerry to give him an extension, bro. He wouldn't have went into this little lame duck contract, bro. I mean, this whole team knew this was a 1 year deal. Everybody knew that.
Everybody knew that. We didn't want Mike McCarthy at first.
What's up, B-Bird?
Well, one thing about that, man.
Damn.
Actually,
Go ahead. My bad, Angry. My bad.
No, I was just saying with that, it's like you're saying he knew he was on a 1 year contract. He knew what he signed up for. Yeah. I signed up for the players to actually get the scheme that I am trying to draw up here.
Thank you. That's my point.
If they're not getting it, then how is that on me? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, because there was a few times during this game, not to mention the Green Bay Packers game, where everybody was out of place. And like, remember that touchdown that Trayvon Diggs was?
That's why Mike McCarthy left. He got fired from them.
Hold on, man. Go ahead, Angry.
That's where Mike McCarthy. Damn, he lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
You were talking about Mike McCarthy being
Cowboy Nation. Hold on. Hey, B-Bird, you ain't said nothing. What's up, bro?
Well, I was gonna just comment that I definitely agree with you. There's no way I would have went into a lame duck year. Either you sign me or I walk. No coach can. You take away the coach's power when everybody knows that he only has 1 year, and I ain't got to listen to you but for 1 year. It's just not a way to run an organization, man. This team, I told Law this earlier. This season was kind of done in March and April, when they made some decisions in free agency, whereas they decided to go with rookies. And when you're a 12-5 team, rookies aren't the thing that's going to get you over the hump, man. You need veterans. So although Tyron Smith, was on the downside, he still will be playing better than Guyton right now. Although Gilmore is old and up in age, he still be playing more, doing more than Carson's right now. So I just think they made some decisions that 12-5 teams that say, hey, we need to get over the hump, don't make. They took a step back. But the problem is that as Cowboy fans, we buy it, right? Yeah, seatbelt Carson's and man, Guyton is a first-round draft. Hey, dude, this is the NFL. It's a whole different level. And so I think we're starting to see a lot of that. Even the guys that went over to Commanders, we don't have a pass rush at all. We can't affect the quarterback. And so the quarterback has all day to throw crossing routes and everything else. And right now, we had those guys that's down in Washington right now. They'd be better than what we have at the defensive end. So I think that in March, this is a Jones and Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones situation. But a lot of times we get in the season, we forget about those moves that we didn't make, and we start blaming players, man. But this roster is just really not good enough, man. And I told Sky and Law this last week. If you go look position group by position group, Detroit and San Francisco, it's no position group that we have that's better than one that they have. And how are you going to win like that, man? We're not putting the right people. We're just not good enough as a team right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
We're playing as the Bears.
What do you? Were you in the chat when we was talking about the Micah Parsons thing? What you feel about that?
No, I wasn't. But what part? Because I'm not feeling him right now. So I probably do agree with it.
I said that I wouldn't just go trade him for nothing and give him away. But at the same time, he's not to the point so good on a level that he can't even be called about, because he hasn't done nothing in the playoffs really. I'm not saying trading, but I'm saying that the Herschel Walker trade would be looked at again with Micah Parsons, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
I tweeted this. Somebody was talking about the next coach. Somebody said Bill Belichick. And then we got Ben Johnson. And I said, if you think that this is a scheme issue with the Cowboys, then go get Ben Johnson. If you think it's a cultural issue, then go get Bill Belichick. I think if you got Belichick as a coach, I think he goes to tell Parsons, hey, look, man, I know you got this podcast, but look, we need to talk about this. And then he may come back and say, well, Kelsey's got him. And then Bill Belichick will say, the Kelsey's also have Super Bowl rings. When you get Super Bowl rings, you could do some of these extra things. See, the thing about Super Bowl rings, even one, mission accomplished. Hey, as a fan, you give me a Super Bowl ring, mission accomplished. Go get as many podcasts as you want to. I don't care. I ain't trying to be funny. I give you leeway when you've reached the ultimate. But until you've done that, man, I think that then you get on there and then you name every quarterback but your quarterback. I don't think, that was just like
See?
The thing is that the podcast doesn't do any good for the team, but it can do bad. It doesn't add anything to the football product, but it can take away from team chemistry and harmony and trust if you say the wrong thing. So I think that every time you go out there with that podcast, you can have an incendiary situation to whereas remember like him and Hooker was, So if you don't have a podcast, that never happens. So I think it can do a lot of bad. It can't do any good on the field. It only does good for Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I got a super chat, $5 super chat from the Wordologist. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Definitely. Thank you for supporting the channel. Says a part of the problem is when you play for Dallas, you are automatically treated as a star versus anywhere else. You have to prove you're a star. Earn it.
Yeah. One thing watching too, man, with culture, because I'll just tell you that's my number one thing. I think if you get the culture right, then you stand a chance. You go look at Pittsburgh, man, and they have a real man or a leader of men in control down there. And they're like 6-2. Their team roster is not that good. But what you can overcome, culture can overcome some deficiencies on the roster. But when you're in Dallas, you're not allowed to be the sculptor of the culture as a head coach. The Joneses do that. And all you do is pretty much you're an offensive coordinator. That's what Mike McCarthy is. He's an offensive coordinator and he's a stand-in. He's like a substitute teacher as a head coach. But that's what he's relegated to be because that's what the Joneses want. That's their criteria. Their first criteria isn't, hey, what are you going to do as far as offense, defense? No. Are you going to allow us to operate the way we've been operating? Because if not, then we can't. I don't care if you have promise of bringing us a Super Bowl. We want to operate the way we want to operate, man, and that's the most important thing to them.
Listen to this though, right? Everybody keeps saying that what coach we gonna get? How you know what coaches want to come to Dallas?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we keep talking about Micah Parsons. You said Bill Belichick could go to Micah Parsons and say this and this and this. Jerry Jones not gonna allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Angry, you was gonna say something?
Nah. Go ahead.
Jerry Jones wouldn't allow Bill Belichick to come in here and tell Micah Parsons because that podcast brings ratings. You think Jerry Jones is mad at the stuff that just happened? You think he mad? No, it brings ratings. You know what I'm saying? I seen Stephen A. Smith say that Jerry Jones told him way before they signed Dak Prescott. He was already signed. We're gonna wait till the game day to announce it. These are the things he does, bro. You know what I mean? It's the culture and scheme of the team that's got it messed up. It's both. Yeah. It's both. You can change the scheme, but the culture will never change because the culture is ran by the owner, which comes down. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? It's not gonna change, bro.
That's why you look at Micah and you say, well, Micah's making the most of his visibility being a Dallas Cowboys, being an all-star player, and getting a deal with Bleacher Report. Well, what it is attitude reflects leadership. And who's the leader of this team? Well, we got a guy that he's going to market and do everything about money, who's Jerry Jones. So what's Michael following? Michael's following the leader. He's following Jerry. Because Jerry ain't all about football, man. He's about, generating revenue. Well, what's Micah doing? I'm generating revenue, man. I'm doing like my boss, like my leader's doing. So I'm all right with that. If my leader's all right with that, I'm following him, I'm mimicking him, who's going to say whatever about it? Now, I said Belichick because Belichick is the biggest culture guy I've seen in a long time. If he can't come in here and change things, dude, we're in trouble. Because I think he's the only one.
Go ahead, Angry. He's not going to be allowed to, though. Go ahead,
I
Angry.
understand what you're saying, but I'm saying if he don't do it, who can? Who will be allowed to?
Right. Absolutely right. Because if Bill Belichick can't do it, then Ben Johnson ain't gonna be able to come in and change no culture. Like,
hey, Angry.
What?
Another Bill tried to come in here and do it. What happened?
Parcells.
Exactly. And he didn't want Terrell Owens. What Jerry Jones do? Now the coach told you I don't want Terrell Owens. Jerry Jones goes and does it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That goes to show you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you. Jerry Jones just came out right now and said, hey, what if your players tell you that the tours is the distraction? I don't care what they say, ain't changing it.
Yeah.
This is what he said, bro.
Yep.
He do not care. Landing helicopters on the field. He going on the TV show or the radio every day. He addressed the media before the coach do. This is what he does.
The players, the players and the coaches need to have the belief and the attitude that the buck stops with the coaches.
Absolutely.
You know, they can't have that parachute like, oh, if coach says I can't do this or coach does it like this, then I'll go to Jerry and he'll just change it up for me. He needs to exist without existing, you know. Be up in the press box, watch your team, do whatever you do, but be to the side.
So look at Washington has not fired, but they have a new owner. Let's go back to Snyder. Snyder was there, and he had a toxic front office, man. He had a lot of stuff going on up there, a lot of investigations and all that kind of stuff. It was just a lot of turmoil up at the top. They get rid of Snyder. They get a new president, a new general manager, a new head coach, and a new quarterback. And look what they're doing. The whole energy around that franchise has changed, man. And you got to remember that, and I think I told y'all this on the show before, is that in the last 28 years, only two teams haven't made the NFC Championship game. That's Washington and Dallas, the two most toxic front offices in NFC. And if you don't think front office matter, just look at that. So the two most toxic has never been to the NFC Championship game, and Dallas has had 15 years of Pro Bowl quarterbacking, man. So that should be half the solution to the problem. You got the quarterback fixed. They can't even get there with Pro Bowl quarterbacking. It's crazy, man. And I want more people to look at, man, what's happening, man, because we want to point at Dak sucks, Parsons sucks. That, you know, some of those things could be true. But until we get this front office fixed, and I'm talking about to whereas a head coach could come in here and be the go-to end-all thing, it's going to be problems all the way, man. And I know that sounds dire because it's not going to happen, but we got to get somebody to come in here and change this culture, man. I don't know how we're going to do it, but until this culture's changed, man, we're going to get the same results.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one last thing, Angry. Hey, B-Gang, what is it, B-Bird? I can't see it.
B-Bird.
You don't know nothing about the Cowboys, bro. You don't know nothing about the organization. You don't know nothing. The only thing you know is what I'm getting ready to tell you.
Yeah.
The owner of this team fired the head coach after winning 2 Super Bowls, bro.
Absolutely.
So you don't know the history. You would say that's crazy.
That's
you
crazy.
would say, what he do? Sleep with his wife? What he do? Like this what he do? Bro, that's our owner, bro.
Yeah. That's absolutely right, man.
Man, what you say, bro?
I tell people that all the time. I say this out loud, that, you know, an owner fired a 2-time defending Super Bowl champ. Like what? Think about that today. If somebody, hey man, we had to fire Andy Reid. Are you? What did he do? He's smoking. What? He had an underage girl, or what happened? Nah, man. He just kind of said some words. Dude, he probably told you right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay in the owner's box where you're supposed to be at. But I really think with the Cowboys, man, is that you don't have a separation of general manager and owner. You have a natural thing that goes between the general manager and the owner, where it's give and take on play. Like, you know, the GM has to convince the owner that, hey, we need to sign this player. But when they're the same person, who convinces the owner if the GM not going to do it? So that's why that's why the issue arises at in this organization, man. You got the GM who's an owner, and that's why they haven't gotten a top 20 free agent since 2012 in Brandon Carr. I want to keep saying that to people. Since 2012, we have not gotten a top 20 free agent since Brandon Carr in 2012. That's crazy, man. And you know, the thing about that, what that does is you say, well, we draft well, we draft okay. But the thing about it is it makes you have to be perfect in the draft. But where other GMs come in at, they say, okay, man, that second round pick we got a cornerback, he ain't working out. So you know what they do? They go to free agency and get that. They acknowledge their mistakes and say, hey, I got to fix this. Well, why do they do that? Because their ownership isn't going to get them about 5 years to turn this thing around. They ain't got time to be sitting there talking about, well, we hope Mozzie paying out. We're just going to put him out there. He ain't shown no promise last year. No other GM does that because they have a definite date, a definite time that they have to get this thing turned around. Mm-hmm. The Joneses have time arrogance to whereas they got all day, man. Look, we can put Mozzie out there. We can just put these Tyler Gottens, let them learn and all that kind of stuff. Why? Well, if we go 3-14 or 14-3, we're going to be here next year anyway. Yeah. That's why they have no pressure on them to do anything, man.
He can't fire himself. Go ahead, Angry. He can't fire himself.
No. I'm just over here looking at these.
All right. Let me say this then. I thought you had something.
No.
The thing about it is like this, B-Bird. GMing is a year-long job. Yeah. It's an all year round. It's an all year long job. It ain't no breaks. You might go on a little couple week vacation with your family, you know, but it's a year round job. Jerry Jones, our GM, his job consists of the football season. When the football season is over with, his GMing is over with.
Yeah.
Now the owner, Jerry Jones, is worried about getting the Mike Tyson fight in the stadium, getting the soccer field, getting the, you know, who can I put? Let's put some soccer field over here. Let's get some concerts, some boxing matches. You know what I'm saying? When the Howie Rosemans of the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They is all year round scouting. Soon as the season over with, they back. Oh, we got this dude in the draft. We got this dude. They all around. That's the problem, bro. And no matter what the GM does, he's never gonna do something that's a fireable offense. If Jerry Jones, the owner, had Jerry Jones, the GM, he would have been fired a long time ago. If that was a different person, he would have been fired.
But the thing about it is, anywhere the owner Jerry goes, the GM is there with him. So you can't be on your job. You can't be on your job if you're at an owners meeting in Arizona, you're not at your job. If you're trying to get a mixed martial arts fight, you're trying to secure that, you're not on your GM job. So you know you're not two people. So you're absolutely right about that, man. I think that's where we are, man. It's just it's a him problem, and I really want people to continue. We got to be unified on that, man. This I'm not saying that Jerry, he'll never give that up, but you can embarrass him into doing things. He's been embarrassed into doing things before. But if we have a mediocre season, he'll be like, man, a couple of injuries here and injuries there. Nah, I don't want that, man. We need major change.
Yeah, because all he gonna say is we was injured. Go ahead, Angry. All he gonna say is we was injured.
And Marlon Brando says Dak was the worst signing in Dallas Cowboy history, and it's not even close.
Yep, that's true.
Okay. All right, Cowboys Nation, why is that true?
He throws in traffic. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's asking what the GM is telling him to do. Basically.
He's pretty much the company man.
That's the issue I have with him, to be honest with you, because he is a company man, and that's the only issue I have. But the thing about the quarterback position, I think a lot is put on it. They have the most high-profile position, but you got to realize that, you know, he's not Mahomes, but they give Mahomes a lot more help than they give Dak. And so I think really, man, so let me ask y'all a question. This is one thing I want to pose, and I want y'all to kind of see. I want to walk this out. Why do players get agents?
To get them the best possible contract that they can.
Yeah, but that's number one. Can I tell you the second thing that I heard? Because
go ahead. I can answer why they get agents though.
Yeah, you gonna.
They get agents because they won't get told the bad stuff about them. It goes to the agent and not them.
Absolutely.
So when the agent is the go-between. So if you go to Dak Prescott and say, "Oh, you threw all these interceptions," that's gonna mess up the negotiation.
Absolutely.
But the agent, Jerry Jones, can tell the agent, "Well, Dak threw all these interceptions." It's the go-between.
Yeah,
That's why you do it.
absolutely. And so here's the deal. And why the GM is separate from the owner, it's not the GM's money, it's the owner's money. So now the owner, the GM is not emotionally invested in this thing, right? So what I'm trying to say is, in a normal organization, you'll have Dak Prescott's agent, and then you'll have a GM. Now, those two people that's negotiating, it's not really their money. But the thing is, I think Jerry takes it personal, man. I really do. I think he takes negotiations personal, but theoretically, he shouldn't be in there. Because that's why he's like, well, we got to do Dak. We signed Dak for 60 million. Have you ever heard of another GM stating a player's money? He's the only one that does that. And so what he does is, we got to do more. We paid him all this money. You know what? You're in your feelings about that. You're in your feelings because you lost the contract negotiation. But you never should have been. You never should have been in the room anyway. But you, the GM and the owner, it's your money. And so since it's your money, you taking it personal. I've heard him say things. You know, you got to remember, Jalen Smith. He signed him because Dak was holding out. Not Dak, but I think it was Dak, or it was I think it was Dak Prescott. And he signed him like, we're going to sign him. That's emotional, man. You never should have signed that dude. That dude had one good year. And so a lot of times he make emotional decisions. Hey, guess what? Trey Lance was an emotional decision. I'm going to get leverage against Dak Prescott. If he comes in and play well, man, we'll just go with him. You got mad about the negotiations and you went and signed him. Why do I know it was emotional? Because you couldn't contact anybody. You didn't tell your head coach. You didn't tell the head of scouting. You didn't tell anybody. You had made that deal on your own. And now that's the running back, the 4th round draft pick that we could have got. Braylon Allen could have been our running back this year, but you gave it away. And now now you're forced to sign Trey Lance at $5 million a year, which is only $3 million more than the best running back in the league this year.
I think you summed it up, bro. I think, hey, man. I think you know what I mean. And I add something to that. The people that say Dak Prescott and talk about his money all the time, what they fail to tell you is how much Dak Prescott was getting paid his rookie year and his second year when he was going to the playoffs and losing to Aaron Rodgers and going on winning streaks. They won't tell you how much he was getting paid because that's around the time when Jared Goff and Carson Wentz was getting their contracts. Dak couldn't get his, but he went in all these games. Yeah. So if he ain't worked it now, which I don't like to get into that work stuff, well, you paying me for what I did do then. You paying me for what I did, and you didn't pay me back then.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, bro.
But I also think you look at Allen in Buffalo. So I think he's a better quarterback than Dak. But I'll tell you this: they gave him more help. I mean, Kansas City is a 2-time defending world championship, and they're making moves. Right. But then Dak ain't making moves. I mean, you're not making moves to help out Dak Prescott. And I'm not that big of a Dak Prescott fan. But what I look at is, I think that you could put too much on a quarterback. They don't even put too much on Mahomes, man. Mahomes got one of the best, if not the top 2 defenses in the league. When last time Dak had a defense that he could say, man, you know what? I can have a bad game or a subpar game and win. No, you have to. Only way the Cowboys, their formula to win is Dak having a great game. That don't happen every time, man.
You gotta
look at the wide receiver. Look at the wide receiver crew that they have. Do you think that wide receiver core is as good as it's probably what? Probably one bottom third of the league wide receiver core. To be honest with you.
But people will tell you like they can compete with the best. Like they're top notch players.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Hey, Angry, this is another thing they say too in my chat. This is what they say. They say, well, if Dak Prescott would have took less money, they had money to pay other players. They got money now he ain't using. And on top of that, bro, you know what I'm saying? The Dallas Cowboys is the lowest money spent team in the whole damn NFL. You knew you was gonna sign Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. You could have signed them a long time ago to get more money. This is Jerry Jones' fault. And I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. And I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I'll keep on saying this. This ain't about Dak Prescott. This is about the NFL players. If I go out there and put my body on the line, I can take a hit and not walk no more. Can't no fan sitting on his couch tell me how much I'm worth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen players carted off the field. What if Tua took less money talking about a Super Bowl and now he was out there just cringed up not too long ago, bro? No, man. These dudes should get all their money. That's what the market say. Get all your money, bro. It's up to the GM to worry about that. It's up to them to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them, bro. Like
Suppose you had an organization that was aggressive and was trying to win Super Bowls and go and get players, and then they come in and say, "Man, look, man, we need a couple of $1 million less." Or what? I can see that, but here's the deal: the Cowboys are not going to spend that money on players. So all you're doing is saving Jerry money. So they have not spent 2012, man, when they got free agents. They have not spent the money on anybody. So why should I take less when you're not going to spend the money on to get the team better?
You're not.
I don't think at the end I'm just going to have less money.
Yeah, you're not. And I don't understand. I don't give a damn what nobody say. They say, what's the cap? Let me tell you something. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe millionaires should give billionaires pay cuts. I don't give a damn. I don't want to hear nothing about no cap. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that, bro. See, people look at these players like millions and millions of dollars. That's what they look at. Okay, let's just take a man working at FedEx, Amazon. You work at Amazon. Amazon pay you $25 an hour. Your manager come in there and say, you know what, bro? We got this trophy we trying to win for all the Amazons in our city. We don't got enough employees. We're going to take $10 from you so we can hire 2 other people. You're not going to go for that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you want these dudes to go. That ain't my job, Amazon. You need to figure that out. You might need to hire some temps or some more people. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro.
You talked about Howie Roseman earlier, which I think he does a great job. And the reason why I say that is because he swings the bat. He tries, right? I think the coaches what holds those guys up. But the thing about it is, what I've noticed in the offseason was that A.J. Brown, Smith, Deontay Smith, I forgot his name. The other wide receiver, and Hurts, Devontae Smith. Thank you. And Hurts, they only count $33 million against the cap this year because of the structure of their contract. Because what they do is they put void years in it, and they put some of that money on void years. Now they pay them their money, but it's spread out more, so the hit isn't that big. Well, why do they do that? So they can get players in the now. The Dallas, I looked at Dak and CD contracts. They're pretty much money for money, and I said they're not even pushing the money down the ways to whereas you can spread it out and make their cap hit smaller so you can go get other players. So I don't even know what their end game is, because that's why Roseman does that, right? That's why they get all these players, because we'll give you a signing bonus, but we're going to spread it out over these 8 years or whatever, but it's really a 4-year contract. But the Cowboys don't do that. And I don't understand that, man, because it doesn't help you formulate your team. Because if I can get Dak to only count $17 million against the cap, like Hurts is only counting, I think, $13 million against the cap this year. That's crazy, man. But what that does, that loosens up some things for them. The players happy, and you can get to more players on your team. But the Cowboys don't do that. So if you want to look at how people do contracts, that's how it's supposed to be done, like they're doing in Philadelphia. And I hate to say it because, I'm a Cowboy fan. But that's how they're supposed to do it, man.
Yeah.
Dave.
What you got to say,
Dave
Angry?
says, huh?
Go ahead, Angry.
Dave says, didn't the market say 55 to 60 million? The market may have said 55 to 60 million, but negotiations go back and forth. Let's say I represent you as an NFL player. Am I going to go into the negotiations and say, hey, the market's 56 million, just give us 56 million? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go in like we're going in at 70 million. That's what we want. That's what we want from them. And you meet somewhere in the middle. Because Todd France, I said this in a video, Todd France wanted more than $60 million a year for Dak Prescott. And they ended up settling at $60 million.
Right.
So he was reaching for 70.
Right. But you have to have a plan. If I want to start a business, bro, and I want to go to the bank and get a loan, you can't walk off in that bank with no business plan and ask them for X amount of dollars. You got to have a business plan. Dak Prescott, I think if you go to Dak Prescott and say, look, bro, we about to get Derrick Henry. We already talked to him. I just got off the phone with him. We about to bring him up off of here. We about to sign CD. We got, just for example, we got Reddick on the phone. We already talked to his agent. We already about to pay him. Everything set. If you go to that dude and tell him that, I'll guarantee you he'll take less money. But if you go off in there and tell him we ain't doing nothing, we just gonna pay you, man, give me all my money. Give me all of it.
Yeah.
Give me all of it, bro. If you ain't gonna do nothing else, give me all my money. Because that's what people try to say. Well, Tom Brady did this and Tom Brady did that. Tom Brady had Belichick. Somebody that's chasing Super Bowls.
He also had Giselle, who's making more money than he was.
Exactly. I wouldn't even want to get into that, but that too.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just the truth.
But that too. You know, people hate this dude so much. They go talk about his house and his money, and he bought a ring and how much it costs and all this shit, bro. Yeah. Man, listen, bro.
I tell you, the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, this is the only team that can be perfect. They have to be perfect in order to do anything. They have to be 17-0 and make it to a Super Bowl and win said Super Bowl.
But you know what I've always thought too, man, is this. I think the Cowboys have a lot of noise around them just naturally. I think what you need is a coach to come in and quiet things down. What I mean by noise is the circus atmosphere. And I think what you need is a coach to come in. So this is what I imagine. Like if things work right, Belichick comes in and have a press conference and have one of those press conferences like, yep, they're good. We respect the team. We're going to play hard. They play hard. And that's it. And make the players do the same thing. Not all this. It's too much noise around the Cowboys, man. It's too much, I know ESPN going to still pump their stuff, but we can't be giving them stuff to do. I think you got to keep the locker room tight, keep everything in house. That's opposite of what Jerry wants. But you got to get a coach in here to counteract some of the stuff that Jerry does. And I don't think that's why I would love a Ben Johnson. I don't think he has enough skins on the wall to come in and do that.
No, nobody does because you're going to be under Jerry.
Yeah.
My bad, Angry.
Thank you. That could have taken a team-friendly deal. He got his big deal. Why? Why is that? Why do we want Dak Prescott or any player on this team to take a team-friendly deal?
So he takes a team-friendly deal, then what happens after that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, they don't sign people, man. They could have signed Dak for $55 million and CD probably for $30 million if they got on it early, right? That's $10 million right there. They could have done that early because they end up signing him anyway.
Yeah, yep. But B Bird, let me tell you what happened. I think Angry mentioned it earlier. You mentioned it earlier. See, what Jerry Jones' plan was this. I got Dak. Dak got me the first contract. I'm going to get him back. I'm going to go get Trey Lance. I'm going to put Trey Lance in the preseason, and I'm going to use that leverage against Dak. We got Trey Lance, man. You might need to take this free deal. Trey Lance goes out there and throw 5 picks and kill this leverage. And then he killed his trading value. You know what I'm saying? He killed his leverage. So Dak over there, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, so let me go get that 60 then. Let me go and get that 60. Yeah. And that's what happened, bro. That's what happened.
And you got to remember when they got Trey Lance and asked Dak about it, he said, hey, man, nothing surprising in this conversation. So Dak took that personal too, right? So then during this negotiation, hey, Trey Lance, we know what you're trying to do with Trey. That's why you played him 90% of every snap in the preseason, right? You're trying to prove him right. But you know what Dak said? I ain't giving you no kind of break because you disrespectful with that. And so I want every penny. You go figure everything else out. And I ain't got no problem with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people are talking about taking a lesser deal. Anybody that says he should have taken a team-friendly deal, what would the Joneses have done with the money? Nothing. They've proven they won't go get free agents.
Yeah, they got money now.
Yeah, they got money now they won't go do nothing with. And then Jerry's on the radio talking about which one to go get? Trade for 20 players? No. Why don't you do what the more successful team's doing? They seeing a weakness and they go and get it to try to make a run at this thing. You know, Hassan Reddick would have been a great addition to this team. And I don't, I'm saying just from a thing that we need pass rushing, man. So then you go get him and maybe you get some generation pass rushing these last couple of 3 games. But then when you get your other pass rusher back, now you got bookends. That's how you do stuff, man. Yeah, but they think about saving money, man. They don't want to spend the money.
I seen Lou was on here. Lou's tape was on here the other day, and he said the same thing that Michelle just said. A couple years ago, they had $90 million and didn't do nothing with it. I heard. Remember the other day, Angry was on here. Lou said that a couple years ago, the Dallas Cowboys had $90 million available, and they didn't do nothing with it. So if I'm Dak Prescott, why would I take less money, bro? See, we look at this as entertainment. Oh, that's our team. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. These players look at it as this is my job. This is a business.
For real. That's like going in and bartering and trading at the grocery store. Oh, I don't think this bread is worth this much. Here, I'll give you less for it. Like, no, it is what it is. The market has dictated what this bread costs. And some stores will be able to get over on you and be like, this bread costs more than what it does down the road. You want it here, it's convenient, come get it. Like, I don't understand where people get lost in the market being the market and quarterbacks being paid what they're due.
So I'll tell you, I'll give you an example that I gave before, man. Me and my wife, we got this nice house or whatever. And so, but we've been struggling trying to decorate it, right? For years, we go get stuff that just wouldn't match or whatever. But part of the problem is because we kind of, watch our dollars, right? Like we don't just spend willy-nilly. We'll look at something and be like, oh, that's nice, but we can get something a little bit, cheaper. And next thing you know, it don't look right. So we had to end up doing is going to get an interior decorator and giving her a budget, right? Because we had to be detached from the money because the money was making us not be as creative as we were because we were too attached to it. That's why you go get a general manager. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not connected to the money. Only thing that decorator wants to do is make our house beautiful. They weren't caring about the money. I want to make your house beautiful. And that's all they cared about. They wasn't like, well, I got that cost too much. It ain't their money.
You know what? That interior decorator has a cap.
Yeah.
That you gave them. This is my budget. You said budget, but cap, budget, same shit.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my cap. You got $1,000, $500, whatever your cap was. This is your cap. Make it look as best, nice as possible with this amount of money. So the interior decorator got this belt, so she know or he know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the same thing, bro. That's the same thing with a GM.
You came and told us one time, say, hey, look, I know we got this budget, but if you give us a couple 3,000 more, we could do more. And you say, hey, go and do it. And that's what it was because it was like, hey, if I'm there making the decisions, I'm not going to do it. All I want is to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what they did. And they came in and made it beautiful. And what it was, that's the same thing like a GM comes to the owner and be like, hey, I need this player to make this team get us over the hump, the Super Bowl. And I'm not going to, hey, if the owner's trying to win the Super Bowl, you say, hey, what is it going to cost us? It's going to cost us this much. Let's do it. That's why the GM and the owner can't be the same person, man.
And you probably save money. If you and your wife would have done that from the beginning, you'd have saved money. Because now you don't want to spend all that money on that other bullshit that you got that wasn't eyeing up. When you'd have done that the first time, you'd have saved money.
Me and my wife said this. We said, what we should have did when we in second thought. When we moved in the house, if we were smart and we knew what we knew now, then we'd have got the interior decorator to come from Jump Street and saved a whole bunch of money instead of rebuying stuff.
I'm already knowing. Yep. I'm already knowing. But angry. Yeah. I gotta get ready to get out of here. So let's get ready to close this up. But I want to close this up. What do we do now? I'm not speaking as a fan, as a organization. What do we do now, Angry?
Where do we go from here? I feel, with this being the closing statement, I feel that Jerry has a decision to make, and I believe that it has been made. We are keeping our powder dry. We are holding on to what we have for the rest of the season. We are going to allow the season to play out. No trades before the trade deadline, unfortunately, Cowboys Nation. Nobody's coming to save us. We are going to hold on to everything that we have. Salary cap, let it roll over. Draft picks, start looking at the draft board, and draft and development, Dallas Cowboys. We're going to pay Micah Parsons next year, and that's where we're headed.
Our franchise tag.
It's Jerry, dog.
Our franchise tag. And what you got, B-Bird? Where we go from here as an organization?
Well, I think at this point in time, you don't do trades unless you're trading for picks or whatever, because I think this season is over with. It's nothing you're going to do in the trade market that's going to help this team right now. But I think the thing is I think you start evaluating younger players, the ones that's going to be here next year, to see if they're going to be able to add something to your team next year. And now you start looking at what kind of coach you're going to get, and we got to put pressure on that front office from a content creator, media, and just hey man, look, this ain't working. You've been doing it for 28 years. And we got to start continue to ask the tough questions. Hopefully the media catch on and just continue to ask Jerry some of the tougher questions because they've been softballing him. And when he got asked a couple of questions, he went off on them or whatever. But that's what he should have been getting the whole time. But I just think that this is going to be a pivotal year, man, because I think people are they're saying, hey, this has been long enough, y'all, Cowboy Joneses. We've bought y'all stuff long enough. We're not buying it anymore. And I'm seeing more and more people get fed up with it. So hopefully that stays, man. That's it for me.
All right, man. You guys both said exactly what I was going to say. But what I will push back on is we have to live in reality.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all know that ain't happening. I don't give a damn what that media say. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, listen, bro. Do you know if I was Jerry Smith, ain't no way in the world Stephen A. Smith can talk about my team the way he do, and he come up to me and I'm gonna do an interview. It would have been got twisted around. Hey man, why you always talking about my squad? You know what I mean? You always doing this, you always got some foul shit to say. Jerry Jones loves this. Jerry Jones ain't going nowhere. And I keep telling Cowboy Nation this. Oh, because I got a YouTube channel and we got a YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool.
No.
I was going to give a shout out to you. But anyway, we have YouTube channels. So we see this all the time in the chat. Jerry, we need to boycott. You guys need to stop buying jerseys. You need to stop. Do you guys know that Jerry Jones probably make as much money during the off season than he do in the season? So let's just say the Cowboys boycott and all that shit. Okay, cool. I heard Jerry Jones get like $30 million a year. Don't quote me on this, but it's something like this, what I heard. Just for the AT&T to use the AT&T as on the name of his stadium. You know what I'm saying? Bro, The dude got money all the way, getting the money all the way around. Like I told you in the offseason, Mike Tyson fights, soccer, all this stuff, tours. You think the tours stop just because the Cowboys season over with? Hell no. Man, they got all kind of stuff going on. Listen, bro, in order to hurt Jerry Jones, you have to hurt his pride.
Yeah, absolutely.
It ain't money. He has too much money, bro. It's not money. You got to hurt the man inside. And if you don't do that, you can kill all that other stuff, man.
Yeah. And I alluded to this over on my TikTok. If you ain't following me on TikTok, selfish plug right here. Follow your man on Instagram. I'm on Instagram and TikTok, Angry Cowboys fan. But anyway, I was saying you got to hurt his pride. You got to hurt his ego. How you do that? Whenever you go to the game, everybody talks about putting bags on your head. No, that makes you look like a fool. I know when y'all saw the videos, like, damn, Angry looking like a fool. But anyway, you go to the game. You know where you're about to go in and everything. Everybody's lined up. Even if you pay for your tickets, and I know some people are like, well, I just paid. But whenever they open those doors and you see all those people run in, you don't. You stand right at those doors and you let the visiting team go in. Even if you stand out there the whole game, guess what? That's bringing the media down there, the media circus, the media attention. And why are you here? All these people talking about you got to fire the GM. You know how red that's going to make Jerry? But it ain't going to hit him in his pockets, but it's going to hit him in his ego.
But Angry, you got to understand how many people of us like that. We have the casual fans and we have the diehard fans like us. So the diehard fans like us might just do that. But the casual fans want to see AT&T Stadium. They want to see the $1 billion playpen. They want to see the big TV in the screen. So a lot of people going to do that. And on top of that, most of the tickets are sold out before the season start. A lot of people got season tickets. So the money is there. It's not going to hurt Jerry. The only way to hurt Jerry is for see, this is the problem. This is the problem. It's not no longer sports news, sports journalism. It's not no longer that. See, the Scotts of the world would have asked Jerry Jones these questions. But now these people on the ESPNs are entertainment. Stephen A. Smith is an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's going to entertain Jerry. Hey, Jerry, you know you my friend. You my buddy. It's my buddy. It's my buddy, Jerry Jones. See, it's not journalism, bro. So they're not going to hit him where it hurt. They're not. Most of the people that ask Jerry Jones these questions, he has a way of hurting him. Like he told the dude, I'll get somebody else in here to ask these questions. I'll go to somebody else's radio station. It got to be somebody that stands up to Jerry that don't need Jerry. You can't do nothing to me. Now, why you didn't go get Derrick Henry? You get mad all you want to. Why is your team out here losing like this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the end of the day.
That's what you need.
You said you got to get somebody that don't need Jerry. At the end of the day,
yeah,
we don't need Jerry. We don't need Jerry to lose. We don't need Jerry to feel bad. We can do that all by ourselves. We can do bad by ourselves. What we need Jerry to do is to get a team to compete for this championship. I don't know, man. I just like what D'Angelo Brown said that I got highlighted. Says Cowboys fans didn't show up to training camp in Oxnard, and it was a media spectacle.
You goddamn right. And let me tell you something else before I go. And B-Bird, you probably don't know this, so I'm gonna fill you in. You probably know this, but Angry, no, I ain't lying. I do YouTube videos for the Dallas Cowboys. I can drop a video right now. I know people that only got like 100 subscribers. The Dallas Cowboys lose, they get 100,000 views.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys win, they get 100. Listen, bro, the Dallas Cowboys losing make more money when they win it.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. I seen people, and Angry, no, I ain't lying. You can vouch for me, Angry. It's people with 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers. They title their video, Cowboys get mollywop, Cowboys get blown out. You wake up the next morning, this dude got 100,000 views, but 500 subscribers. But if the Cowboys win, that same person, 50 views, 100 views. And Jerry Jones know that, bro. But that's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, man, it's good talking to y'all guys. I appreciate y'all putting this on, man.
Oh,
hey, anytime, man. Anytime,
Thank you for coming on, B-Bird, man. For real.
Stay DC for life, man. Stay DC for life, man.
Yeah. Yo, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. Another good episode of the Facts Over Feelings podcast.
Now I gotta damn near work on a video for myself, bro.
Yeah, I know it was a bad loss today, but today showed us a lot. Today showed us the fact that Dak is willing to run. Dak is willing to put his legs and his health on the line in order to better this team. It showed us that Rico Dowdle can tote the ball. So you take all the negatives and everything, you learn from them, but you also take the positives and learn from those as well, man. I do think there was some positive in this game.
Well, appreciate us, all the people watching, man. I'm sorry we couldn't get the dub, but maybe better luck next season, man. We gotta, I don't even know what to say, bro. Frustration that kicked in, man.
I feel you. It is what it is, y'all. But y'all know y'all can catch us on. You can catch Sports Junkie on Sports Junkie's YouTube channel, on his TikTok, his X account. You can check me, the Angry Cowboys fan, on TikTok, X, over on YouTube, where we just spitting nothing but that classic Cowboy content. But y'all have a safe and beautiful rest of your Sunday. Try not to let this Dallas Cowboys loss get to you and ruin your week. All right,
Peace,
y'all.
man.
It's a wrap. We out.
We gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up.